some to a barred door and asked if you guys were ready. When you said yeah, he ignited his light weapon and cut through the cell door. And that's where we left off.
Oh, and yeah, he said no light until we get in there. Like up to the spot.
Yeah, but that now that you've seen that he's made a light, you can pretty much make light whenever you want.
Dancing lights.
So yeah, where you've got the X hat on the doors where he has like cut the door open.
Okay.
After you, friends.
Dancing lights for every one of us.
Finn?
I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Aaron?
Shit.
I'm a leader, but I'm not a leader, if you know what I mean.
All right, I'll step into the tunnel.
Espada doesn't care to lead, but I don't want to have to control him because you guys got to direct me on where you want to go.
Right.
Espada.
Hey, left or right?
Perhaps I killed a Jedi and took his lights.
This way.
All right, so Aaron's gonna go that way.
Yeah, and I'll send my lights down the hallway. Like, since they illuminate like a 10-foot radius, I'll basically do like one in each square for the next 5 squares. I think I'm making enough lights.
All right, so,
Oh, shit!
so you turn around that corner and you can see that you can see total of 3 goblins. And as soon as you come across that corner, they look in your direction and they're like, "Intruder!" and roll initiative.
Oh. Always looking at
You're
initiative.
welcome.
Oh, I don't want to go first. I've just decided that the chick who plays Sansa Stark has too much forehead. Just too much forehead. She
That
needs
has
to
been a
stop.
point of discussion,
Yeah.
actually, on the internets.
She looks like she wants to be Professor X and not Jean Grey. Like it's slowly receding.
That's rough.
All right.
Rough.
All right. So, all right. So Espada goes first, and he says, "Do you want me to cover the flank or charge in?"
Flank.
Very well.
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
All right, so he moves to there and reignites his weapon, and he's like standing there and with like in a guard stance.
Like an anticlimactic. It's time to steal the show.
All right, Vishla.
Let's see. So the 2 bad guys that I can see that I'm aware of are these guys up here in the top left-ish, and that guy up there. Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 that you can see
Those
on
3. Except I can't really see them, right?
there. You could see. Well, yeah, from where you're at, you can't see them now, but you heard them.
Right. I will. Ooh.
Espada will actually even call out. There's another one down this way.
Then I guess I will move that way. No, but I still can't see anything.
Unless you want to step into the hallway.
No, I don't want to do that.
Ladies first.
Thank you for asking. I will simply ready in action to cast. How many spells do I have? Oh, I've used a lot of my spells. Always with the using of a lot of my spells. I will ready an action to cast Dissonant Whispers at anyone at any enemy who steps into view.
Okay. All right. Then it's Goblin's turn. We've got this guy's gonna go. To there. Try to attack Aaron with his spear. Aaron, does a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. He deals 6 damage to you.
So riddle me this: is he in view?
No.
If he had been in view, would my ready to action have occurred after his move or after his turn?
It goes off when, like, if you ready it, you're readying against something. So as soon as you saw him, it would have went off.
Okay, so if he had been in view, it would have gone off as soon as he stepped there. Okay.
Yeah. All right, so he goes there. Okay. And then
No, and then.
this guy comes down to. Actually, no, he doesn't. All right, so we'll just move that back.
Shit.
All right, so this guy comes up to here, but before he can attack, Espada attacks him. And we'll hit. Of course, I don't have the right die out. Okay, and Espada takes him down, I think. Yes.
Wow.
But you guys also see that Espada takes a crossbow bolt to his side, coming from up this direction.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right,
You just want him to die so you can take his lightsaber.
Aaron.
Let me see here. If I cast a spell at him within range, I get disadvantage, right?
Yes.
What? Is that just you or is that everybody?
If you're attacking somebody who's engaging you, like if you're attacking somebody in melee range with a ranged weapon.
Which
spell.
includes magic.
Same with the spell.
I tell you what, then I'm going to be tricky, and I'm going to cast Mirror Image on myself. With disadvantage.
Tricksy little hobbit.
And then I'm going to go boop, boop, boop. So he'll get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. That is a 14 to hit.
That will hit, but I'll need you to roll a d20.
There we go.
That'll hit one of my clones.
Okay. It's not a clone.
It's not the clone.
Claude.
That's it for me.
All right. Fergarg. Tries to. He tries to, but he misses.
Way to smash that weeboo. It's so good.
Cases, get him.
All right, Spada's turn, and you see him go up in here and disappear.
No, we gotta help him.
Can you guys still see him?
Yes,
Yes.
he's sitting on top of the black.
There we go. All right, Vishla, your turn.
Well, since nobody's still in view, I will. I tell you what I will do. I will be melee for a second. I will take a step to my right. I will take a stab at this motherfucker.
Okay.
With my rapier. I'm guessing these are still not working. Yep, still not working.
There you go.
Okay. I'm gonna guess that's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Go figure. Can I move back?
Yeah.
Okay. Done.
Okay.
Or wait, that'll provoke an attack of opportunity, won't it? Into and out of.
Yeah, because there's not a 5-foot step anymore.
So right, I'll just stay there. Missed my 5-foot step. I allowed you to dance around during your turn.
Then it's their turn. And I need to look here.
All right, looks like we're back.
And we're back.
And it looks like it's going to be one of those nights.
Hey. Well, surprise, surprise, surprise.
That was pretty good.
Thanks. Shazam!
That's pretty good.
You should hear my Kermit. The voice of Kermit is coming to DragonCon this year. I'm super bummed.
Because you're not going?
Yeah.
This is going to be Tanya's first Dragon Con.
It's exciting.
Can you guys hear me now? JJ still isn't loaded?
He just refreshed.
Two.
Give me now. Each die.
There it is.
Vishla and Fergarg, you can make perception checks.
I'm all about some perception checks. I perceive things. Girl, bro, do you even perceive?
Okay.
Oh, I can't hang with that. Let's see. Ha! Ha
All right.
ha!
So you guys both hear somebody saying something down the hallway. It sounds like gibberish, but since you're both casters, you know that it's probably somebody casting a spell.
Ooh. I'm going to fuck their day.
All right, Aaron, you're to go.
All right. So, since I reloaded, I lost my screen. All right. I'm going to step around the corner. What do I see?
Okay.
A kobold!
I'm gonna move this guy.
Kill the kobold!
Okay. So yeah, that's what you see.
All right.
You probably see down this hall too. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to... Shit. I can't...
You're going to shit.
Well, I was going to do a thing, but I can't do the thing. So, I'll just cast Scorching Ray with advantage on the first ray against this guy. I'll put 2 into the first goblin and then 1 in this one.
Probably can't. I don't know that you could get that one.
And well, I'll just put all 3 into this guy then.
Yeah, I don't think you could get to him. There's the
First ray.
corner be blocking your way. You can get this guy though. If that's in range.
I'll do all 3 into this still.
Okay.
So here we go. That's pretty good.
Okay, that'll hit, and hit. So we got a total of 14, 18 fire damage. All right, so he goes down.
All right, and that's an 82 on my table. So let's go look that up. I could take 1 additional action immediately.
Okay.
And for that additional action, I will do Chromatic Orb on the guy in the back.
Okay. That'll hit. 11 damage. He goes down.
Boom. Mega rounds.
Are you moving?
Nope.
Or I guess you moved 5 feet. You have more movement if you want it.
Okay.
Fergarg.
Goblins!
Fergarg disappeared in the wall.
Nobody puts Fergarg in a corner.
Yeah, you need to change your macro, bro. You're not swinging Moonslicer anymore.
God, that's brave.
So, yeah, roll another d6 to reset that one. Can you keep rolling them infinitely? You seriously re-roll them infinitely?
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Can you guys? I say, can you guys not hear me? Because I asked the same question 3 times to no answer.
Sometimes.
Hello?
I didn't know the answer. I can hear you.
I can hear
didn't know
Martin.
the answer.
Yeah, I'm saying nobody's answering me.
I think JJ can't hear you.
No,
Can you hear Martin?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Well, then you're dead.
Yeah, no.
The only people that don't die are the people that say they can hear me.
All right, so Fergarg dies as he takes out this goblin.
Harsh. Rough.
Hey, if you don't listen to God, dude, you die.
I've been not listening to him for 30 years. I ain't dead yet.
Or are you? This might be the afterlife.
It's true.
Your problems are solved. Was there a big Rex over Fergarg? Is he dead?
Yeah, he died, dude. He didn't listen to God.
He got smoked.
All right, are you gonna move any, Fergarg? Okay. Spada steps up into here, and he hits him.
I still have my Star Wars role-playing book somewhere if you need to know damage for a lightsaber.
No, I got it. Believe it or not, there is one in 5e.
Really?
It's not a lightsaber, but it is pretty much a lightsaber. Like when you read the description, it's like, this is a lightsaber. I mean, it's a hilt that with a command word, a beam of light comes out of it.
Some of my friends are more boring than others. I was having dinner with the Matts and with Bryce on Saturday, and I was telling them about how awesome the gaming session was last time because we ran into a kobold with a lightsaber. And they all just like looked at me like, so? And I was like, he had a lightsaber. They just looked at me. I said, there's no lightsabers in D&D.
Yeah. You should have been like, it'd be like if I showed up to dinner and with a little kid, and that little kid pulled out a lightsaber, and you're like, oh, it's so cute, it's a toy, and he lights it, and it's a real fucking thing.
They did not care.
How high heathens.
Bless
All right, so Espada went up in there and did some stuff, but you guys can't see him, so you don't care. Vishala's turn.
I guess Vishla will follow Espada because I don't feel like squeezing past Fergarg. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. When I move here to 30, I assume. Well, can I see him from there?
Yes.
I figured I could. Well, then in that case, I will fire something at him. Actually, I'm going to try something new. Since I got free weapon, I'm going to shoot a hand crossbow at him because I have one now. I guess that's not going to do it.
Nope.
There goes one of my ammo.
It's not like they're expensive.
Are they?
No.
I literally don't know. Okay.
All right, then it's their turn. This one is going to shoot at Fergarg with his crossbow.
That little bitch.
Let's see. Fergarg, is a 20 hit you?
Bet it do.
7 damage. And then
You're in the corner again.
guy climbs up on this tube, comes down to here, and then where's his list here?
Finn is just standing back there like a jackass.
Oh, he's gonna hear. There's gonna be no end of it. Like you
Should've
want
never
to
brought
join our
him.
group,
Should have never brought his ass.
slinking around in the corner.
All right, let's see. What's he gonna cast on? Yeah. That's what he's gonna do. All right, JJ. So you see one of the goblins climb up on this tube here, and he like thrusts out his hand, and he like says something, and you see like crackling blue energy lance out of his hand and come at you.
Doged.
For the attack, it's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Sabotaged.
I don't even have that die. What? I have one. I just got to dig it out. The most useless or the most less used die in D&D.
D8s.
D12.
12s, yeah.
T12s suck.
All right, JJ, you take 5 lightning damage. But you feel like the crackling blue energy kind of resonating around you. All right. And the other 2 goblins don't move. They stay where they're at. And then this one up here is going to attack Espada. Damn it, he's going to hit Espada. Okay. All right, Aaron, your turn.
Well, I was gonna do a thing, but Fergarg's in the way because he's a jerk. Damn it! This fat ass is in the door. Okay, here's what I'm doing.
Well, you can squeeze past him.
I'm going here.
Okay. All right. So as soon as you step there, the 2 that didn't move had readied actions to attack the first person who came in range.
Perfect.
So they're both going to attack you.
All right.
First one is a 13 to hit.
I'll use a shield to bump my AC to 15.
Okay.
So it does not.
Okay, and then the other one attacks for same.
Nope. Scot free.
All right, so both of them tried to attack you and failed.
All right. Free item interaction. Pulling a scroll out of my pocket,
Okay,
and I'm casting Fireball.
in melee.
Well, it just gives me disadvantage, but it's
You
a
also-
saving throw.
Burn your eyebrows off.
Yeah.
Well, I can cast it with a point of origin back here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 20-foot radius. That'll hit them and none of us.
Okay, so roll your fireball damage, and they get a. What's their save?
The save is built into the spell block. It's a 15 dexterity for half.
Okay, 15. What is their dex save?
I've been having that scroll for a while. I'm glad I finally got a chance to use it.
Okay. First one makes it. I'm going to be going clockwise from the guy on the tube.
Cool.
That guy makes it. Crossbow guy fails. Okay, so only the crossbow guy completely failed. So actually, I don't think it matters. So half of 32.
16.
They all go down.
I was gonna say I don't see any. You talking to me? Nobody else here, so you must be talking to me.
That scroll is pretty useful.
Took down 4 goblins with it.
Damn.
All right.
Do we all
Fergar.
just hear a loud bang?
I don't know if it makes a big sound. I think it just make a whoop.
You probably hear a fiery inferno somewhere.
Let's go other way. Oh, it does say it blossoms with a loud roar.
Are you climbing up on the tube, Fergarg? Okay, how much movement did you have left when you got there? It's going to be half movement to climb up it. Okay. If you had enough, then you can just climb up it just fine. All right. Was that your double move? Okay. All right. Then Espadas go. Damn it, Espada. Oh, that'll still hit.
Shoulder.
All right, so Espada takes down this goblin. All right. That will take us out of initiative.
Nice. Didn't even take any damage. Like a boss.
Nice.
So Fergard can see now to be able to see if those connect. And Fergard could probably see up this too.
Hmm.
All right, so
Somebody else go in front of me.
No thanks.
if somebody wants to control Espada's token, you can make him go first.
Oh, I'll do that. Damn it.
Now I got to take Colby's permission away, Fergard.
No.
All right, so Fergard moves there. Hang on, Fergard. Don't go around corners till I can reveal what you see. Don't go around corners. So yeah, this is a door right here. And I couldn't find a very good like jail cell looking door. There was also a jail cell door down here.
Oh.
Aww.
Okay. So you open up the door, and as soon as you open up the door, a spear gets jabbed into your face. Or at your face, rather. 18 to hit.
Ouch.
5 damage.
Man, that
Alright.
hit you?
Fucking goblins.
All right, Fergar, you can do something back if you like. Okay, that'll kill him. So yeah, he was basically in the privy
with a crossbow?
with a spear.
Oh.
He's still a guard. He can't not take his weapons. He heard the commotion and he was like, well, I got a turtle head poking out, so I can't
I'm
really
gonna
go
finish
anywhere.
pooping. Let's not be crazy.
Maybe if I stay in here, they won't find me.
So there's a door.
But yeah, well, I mean, it was into the bathroom.
Crawl in the toilet, see where it goes.
Okay. So Fergar is going around to the cell door, and that one is locked, Fergar.
I'm going to go into room 33C.
Hang on one second. So when Fergar, when you go up to test that door, there's a guy that's over here. And I guess I could just delete out the thing. He has a crossbow, so as soon as you like walk up to the door to like grab it, he shoots a crossbow at you through the door. And misses you. He says, if I know that Fergar again, Fergar can't kill me. Make a diplomacy.
Is that diplomacy, really?
I guess that might be persuasion or intimidation.
That might be intimidation. Or deception, depending on how able he is to actually kill him through the door.
All right, so he's like, me take my chances here, and then he tries to shoot you with the crossbow again. Damn it, he misses you again, and he's like, curses. He says, Fergar not come through steel door. So Espada actually comes up behind you, Fergar, and is like, I can open it up for you if you like. Step back.
Fergar be right back.
So Espada walks up there and ignites his saber, and the goblin's like, ah! And then he like cuts the door down. And he's like, do you want... He says, you shouldn't have made the big lad angry. And Espada walks back. All right, what are the rest of you all doing?
I was going to do a perception check or
Okay.
investigate, whatever.
That goes over like that. There's not really anything in the room. This looks like you see like a hole cut into the deck, and there's all kinds of like slimy and like liquid kind of stuff around the hole.
Gross. Just because it makes me feel better.
Oh,
Yeah, you find a drain pipe.
Hey, whoa, what's going on here?
Okay, Fergar kills him.
Kills him good.
damn. Fergar's becoming my kind of...
All right, so Fergar, when you get to there, let's see. I gotta move your token. You're blocking my. So there's not an actual door there. When you go up in there, you can see that there's a smaller opening, about 3 feet wide, and it leads down a tunnel.
That's a tiny little tunnel.
Yeah. Fergar, you're not. Yeah, Fergar, you're not certain you could fit down that. Maybe if you had some Vaseline and you wanted to go like a foot a turn.
Espada.
And he says, "Yes, Prophet of Arthur."
You should see what's down that hall for us. I don't think that our troll or ogre will fit.
Likely not. Perhaps we should try another path that we can all fit down.
I don't think there's anywhere else to go.
There was another goblin that attacked me from the south. I think there may have been a door down that way.
All right, let's go that way.
Fergar just runs down.
Fergar.
Teleports.
So Fergar, you get down there and you see that there is another cell door down that way. When you look through the cell door, there is indeed a goblin there, and he shoots you with the crossbow.
Apparently this one did not get the memo.
Every door.
It's a 17 to hit you, Fergar.
They installed doors standard here with goblins on the back of them with crossbows.
8 damage. It's a prison. They don't want anybody getting into it.
Well, they're doing a shitty job. My character is cracking up.
Make an intimidation check. He's like, he says, let me think. And then he shoots a crossbow at you. All right, 21 to hit. Oh, God, 8 damage. You rolled max damage both times.
How you feeling there, buddy?
Kevin now says he's on the way. Okay. Espada goes over here and he's like, I'm sorry, lad. You should always listen to those that are bigger than you.
There's always a bigger fish.
And he cuts down the door. And the goblin shoots him with a crossbow. Oh, and misses. Thank God. All right, so Espada moves back and he says, he's all yours, big guy. Yeah, you can see that there is a wooden door behind him. He's like standing there and he starts shaking and he says, and then you won't kill me? He says, but you can break that promise and to make a new promise. And Fergar, you actually hear a voice that says, no, I would recommend against that. You recognize the voice. Okay, Fergar kills him. Okay, it is locked. Okay. Roll your damage. You shouldn't have any problem hitting it.
Fergar is beginning to behave much more ogre-like.
Isn't he?
What does it mean if it's got a blue around it? That's weird.
It's both a natural one and it's both a natural or max roll and minimum.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh no, you're good. All right, so you knock down that door, and then you see
Another tunnel he can't make it through.
this tunnel is bigger. He could probably squeeze through it. It's only it's only slightly wider, but it's only 10 feet. And you see a door at the end. You're not going to be able to get the leverage to be able to knock that door down, though. A small creature could, but a medium or large would not.
Let a Spada cut it down.
It says, I feel bad for these contractors. He goes through,
I mean, it's no Death Star.
cuts down the door. When the door gets cut down, you see a hallway.
Two spooks. Nope, absolutely not.
All right, so Fergarg, make a acrobatics roll for squeezing through the tunnel.
Athlobatics.
Athlobatics.
Oh,
All right, yeah, you wiggle your way through there like it ain't no thing. All right, so then all right, so then you come up to there. And you can see hallway. And more hallway.
Ooh, my favorite hallway.
Okay, so you look around that hallway. Are you trying to be sneaky about it? Okay, so you look around that corner. You can see another cell door here and another cell door here. And you see a goblin with a spear guarding one of them. Make an intimidation. One of these days it might even work. Not
After
today.
that time, I'm going to say, Fergarg, buddy, maybe you better let me do the intimidating from now on and you just do the smashing.
He's like, come at me, big guy. He like readies his spear against the ground. So you come running in, and he like thrusts out with his spear, and he misses. All right, so wait a minute. So you get there, and you can see through this cell door, and see that there are 3 more goblins in beyond that cell door. One of them has a crossbow. 2 does not. The one with the crossbow fires at you. 18 to hit.
Are we not in initiative?
We will be, now that Fergarg has been surprised. That's 4 damage, and then you can roll initiative. You can go ahead and roll to hit that one guy since you charged at him.
Oh.
All right, so he goes down. I guess you can see past his cell door too. We'll go with that. All right, so Spada would be up here. You said it.
What was that?
I don't know. Didn't come from my.
I didn't know that was playing through my speakers, but it was like a video somebody posted on Facebook. Tagged me in. Talk about clearing CIF.
All right, well, I roll your initiative there, MC.
It's the most frustrating thing you'll ever do in your life. It's clearing CIF. Turned up.
All right, so Fergarg. Make an intimidation check. Okay. The the guy that's standing by the door is like, okay, I'll open the door. But you got to wait till his turn. So
JJ, that's how I was rolling last time.
Are you done with your turn, JJ? All right, so then it's their turn. And this guy here opens up the door. And when he does, the crossbow guy shoots through it at you for an 18 to hit. Or, I'm sorry, not an 18, a 16 to hit. Okay. 5 damage.
How much HP do you have left, JJ? Ah,
And then this guy steps up to the door and attacks you through the doorway with his spear for a 13 to hit. Okay. But the guy who opened the door does not attack you. Point of reference. All right. Aaron.
I can't see shit, so I'm just gonna go poke my head down this hallway.
Okay. So you go and poke your head down that hallway.
Oh, is that a goblin back there?
It is. Fergark's fat ass is in the way.
Sweet. I still got an action.
He actually had already moved, but I couldn't move him because of the... Yeah, so he's actually like right here, and as soon as you come across around the corner, he says, "Hi," and then he like reaches out and like grabs you.
Oh.
Or he tries to anyway.
Is he wearing any armor that's metal?
No, he's not wearing any armor at all.
Is he wearing anything that's metal?
I have to actually ask you the same question.
I am not, for sure.
Okay.
Good answer.
No, he is not wearing anything metal.
Okay.
Okay, so he reaches out to grab you for a 16.
That will hit, but I'll need you to roll 20.
Okay. Damn it. JJ, what's the command to roll what you last rolled? Yeah, that's not working. I did that. It didn't work.
So that'll actually target one of my images.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's gone. So he gets me, yeah.
Okay, so then he grabs you, and you feel lightning course through you for 6 lightning damage. And you can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Right. I'll say, well, allow me to reply in kind. And I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb on him.
In melee?
Yeah, I know it's going to give me disadvantage, but I'm going to give myself advantage on it, so they just cancel each other out, right?
Yep.
So it just turns it into a normal roll.
Yep.
It's lightning.
Okay.
And
that will not hit.
Right, and it's about to get crazy because a 2, I'm pretty sure, is the bad thing on the table.
Oh no.
Roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring the result of subsequent ones. So I'm doing that insane, crazy explosion again. Oh, is it at the end? Does it say at the end or the start? What did I just say? Start. Okay,
Okay.
that's me.
All right. Spada's turn. So he goes 5, 15, 20. And he says, I don't know if he even has your name, Aaron. So I guess he just looks at you and says, "You got this?"
No, I mean, yeah, you can help.
Okay. So he ignites his weapon, attacks, hits him, kills him.
Now get away from me.
What?
Just you'll want to get away from me.
Okay. I don't know if he can. Oh yeah, he can. So he goes. Why aren't you moving, Spada? Okay. Vizsla.
So I have a couple of dumb questions. One, did I hear Aaron say get away from me?
Yeah, I mean he's right around the corner.
Okay.
He didn't exactly whisper it, so
Okay. Then my next question is, this seems like it should be obvious, but I don't see it in here. My shatter spell is pick a target within 60 feet of range. Doesn't say, well, it actually doesn't say target. It says a point within 60 feet of range. Doesn't say anything about line of sight. So do I just literally pick any spot in 60 feet for it to emanate?
If there's another section that talks about line of sight, line of effect.
But I'm looking and I can't find it. I find it when it says target, but not when it says pick a point. The spell doesn't say anything about sight.
when you pick a point though, you still have to be able to like see that point.
Really?
Yeah.
But I can move, cast, and move, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And in that case, can I stand here where Fergarg is? Like there? Can I cast from there?
No, because you can't share a square with Fergarg.
Well, then I can't. I have to do it from here. Oh,
Well,
but I guess
I was gonna say,
here
yeah, he's
will work.
dead.
I can see. I can see where I need to see from here. So I move there, and then can I cast? This is another dumb question. Can I cast from like the middle of a spot? It doesn't have to be like in the middle of a square, does it?
It usually goes by the corner, like where squares intersect.
From a corner. This is so weird because the spell is very indistinct. It just says from a point.
There are very few spells though that you can cast without being able to have line of effect. Like the
I don't
ones
know what
that
that means.
you like, if you have to be able to like direct your spell as to where you want that effect to go off. If you can't see where that effect is going to be, then it can't go off.
That's fine, but I'm past that now. I'm talking about whether or not I can cast it from, whether it has to be in a corner or whether it can be in the middle of a spot. Like what?
Um,
Because it just says any spot. If it's a 10-foot if it's a 10-foot radius sphere. Oh, it's 10-foot radius, not diameter anyway. So casting it from here would still hit all three of them. But would it hit Fergarg? Fergarg is not partway inside the room, is he?
no, he's still standing outside the room. He's squeezing in those 2 10-foot outside.
Well, then it doesn't matter. I cast Shatter from right there.
Okay.
It may destroy the room, but whatever.
Okay, so they have to make a con save. Let's see. Their con save, of course, is crap.
Oh, they're dead.
All right. They all die.
And that's why I'm the leader.
That's how they do it on
On
Broadway.
Broadway.
I watched that movie recently.
What?
Lemony Snicket.
Oh, that's from bad lip reading of Walking Dead.
Oh, because they do the exact same bit in Lemony Snicket.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually just found out, and I felt like an idiot, but I found out the other day that the line "I aim to misbehave," I always associate that with Mal and Serenity, but that was actually from Annie Oakley.
Aw. I wish I didn't know that. No, just like that line better than Mel.
Well, maybe it was him paying homage to her.
That's not better.
All right, so we're gonna stay in initiative.
Oh no.
Vishla, you said you were gonna move cast. Are you gonna move again, or you? Just
No,
thinking
because
about
I
it?
got out of. I think I got far enough away from Aaron. So
Okay.
Yeah, if we're out of initiative, I'm going to be blowing up for the next minute.
We are not out of initiative.
All right, so
So Fergarg, it is your turn. All right, so Fergarg moves that room. You can see there's another prison door there. Looking through there, you can see a torture chamber, and there's a guy standing in the corner. He is a gnome, He is shirtless, and he's got like an apron on, and there's like blood all over the apron. And he says, "They've brought me another? Excellent." Well, it's your turn, Fergarg. Okay. Are you gonna wait for his turn to see what he does, or Vishla, did you move in there?
Yeah.
We're still in initiative.
God damn it.
All right, so then it's their turn, and I need to do something here.
Hey, he just walked through a wall. Not cool.
Yeah, I just moved him too far. All right, so then he's going to move to right there, and he's going to shoot a crossbow at Aaron.
The DM is cheating.
Aaron, he just crit you.
Oh no!
So
I thought I was safe here.
7. It's 9 damage.
All right. I've been getting hit a lot.
Are you okay? Is he okay? All right, so and then the gnome is gonna be like, I think not. And
That old chestnut.
okay, so all right, so he is going to what is it? Oh, that's shit. All right, so he makes like a movement with his hands, and then Fergarg, you can see that like his outline is kind of blurry now, like he's only partially there. And then he moves to here, does an item interaction to unlock the door, and then he steps inside. All right, so Aaron, it is your turn.
I blow up. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell I cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Okay.
And I am going to shoot a chromatic orb at this asshole.
Okay.
Suddenly, Finn of the Many Faces wakes up.
With advantage.
Where'd everybody go?
The element's going to be... Yeah, I like lightning. I'm going to stick with lightning.
Okay. That'll hit. And it'll kill him. All right, Finn, you're going to have to get your character up in here and roll initiative.
So also for the next minute, any flammable object I touch that isn't being worn or carried bursts into flames.
All right.
Have fun with that.
The question is do you know that when these effects go off?
I've
Probably
always
not
wondered
even.
that.
Huh?
Well, the critical fail, I think I might, just because it's just a massive surge of power. So you probably feel like that. Oh shit! Like I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think you probably know that you're like surging power, but do you know each of those effects that go off if they don't have an immediate visible effect?
Probably not. Like the fire one touching stuff. I'm not. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
you probably don't even know that until you touch an unattended flammable object.
Yeah, and I said something to you, but I don't really know that.
Okay. All right. So are you moving at all?
I'm gonna back into this corner.
Okay. All right. Spada's turn. Kevin, are you going to roll me initiative in case it comes at your turn? Can Kevin hear me?
We're good.
Are you okay? Are you going to roll an initiative then?
Computer's slow as balls.
My balls are fast.
Hey, speaking of balls and computers, how's yours doing, Colby?
Oh, it's shh. It's been fine. Don't let it know that it has anything wrong with it.
It's a hypochondriac.
Yeah.
All right. So then it's Espada's turn.
Thank you for asking.
Let me get Finn up here where he might be.
Kevin, just to catch you up on what you've missed, we have killed all the goblins. They are now extinct.
All right, so Espada steps up to the door and he says, "What's going on?" Okay, you're kind of standing in front of it, and it's not your turn. So he will stand where he's at and he will ready in action to step into the room. I guess he can't step into the room and attack the door in a ready
I
action.
can't tell where JJ's standing, though. He appears to be taking up 6 spaces.
No, if I click on his
There we
piece,
go.
I can see it, but he keeps moving it.
So he should be able to step inside the room.
Well, if JJ would stop moving his pieces, right now JJ did move his character to where he's taking up all 6 spaces. He should be there or there, and he keeps putting it in the middle of it.
Ogre, stop being a troll.
Which one are you, JJ? Put yourself where you actually are supposed to be. No, stop that. All right, well, if you're going to take up 6 squares,
He's gonna
Espada
die
cannot come in there. All right, then. All right, so Espada will stand there, and actually, he could probably attack that from that angle, so he will cut down the door. All right, and Vishla, it's your turn.
I suppose. Can I move in behind Espada?
Yep.
I will do that, and I will stand here and I heard the gnome talking, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I will ready an action to cast Dissonant Whispers. If he comes, wait, what did he say? Did he sound friendly?
He didn't sound necessarily unfriendly. In fact, he even said, I think he even greeted JJ, and then JJ did his usual open up this door and I won't kill you. And he said, "Oh, I think not." And then he left.
Left.
Awesome.
All right, well, I won't do anything, but I will touch Fergar gently and be like, Fergar, perhaps you don't need to kill everyone. Perhaps you don't need to promise to kill everyone.
Espada actually says, "Who did you promise you were going to kill them all?" Ah, I see. I see. I'm
He's a
pretty
man
sure
of
they
word.
will let you. I'm pretty sure they will let you out of that promise if you give them the option. All right. So visually, you're readying an action to cast that spell.
No.
If you see him.
No.
No?
I just moved there and I'm waiting.
Fargarg.
I know we're in turns, but my character doesn't really feel like we are, so he just moved.
It's your turn, Fargarg. Okay. Hang on.
Zoom.
So as soon as you step into the room, some spikes come up through the floor and into your boot. You can make, actually, it's a save. You can make a dex save to avoid them. Okay, you fail the dex save. So then let's see here. You take 1 damage, but make a Constitution save. All right, so you are not poisoned, but you took 1 damage. All right, now you can continue your movement. All right, so you get to there. The door is closed. And you see the gnome in there, and you see your girlfriend. And he's like, not another step, or I will finish her off. Your move. He says, for you to leave. Well, then it looks like... Okay, well, that's about as much as he can say on his turn. So, unless you're going to take an action, you've only moved. Well, the door's closed. Uh-huh. Okay. Finn,
Yes.
it's your turn.
So, I guess I was walking around aimlessly, and I'm going to.
Yeah, you were busy talking to yourself, so they just kind of walked on without you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm going to round this corner about right here. That's where Aaron is, right? And I'll be
Yes.
singing. I'm going to be singing a song, and I'll be like, "Rockin' the purse, nice and curse, so juicy sweet. Catch a fish, so juicy sweet."
I'm gonna blow you up.
And I'm just going to keep wandering around aimlessly. I'm like lost. That's my turn.
Oh, that's his phone. I was like, what the hell is that? All right, so Finn is just going to go there and sing. All right, so
Stand a little
then
closer.
it is bad guy's turn. Let me see here.
Finn, you haven't seen Aaron in a while. You should shake his hand.
That's not good.
All right, so Aaron, make a perception check.
All right. Skills perception.
Okay.
Damn.
So from down the hall that the caster and the crossbow guy come from, you hear a clank clank, like a cell door opening.
Uh-huh. Shit.
Shit, I gotta move this dead body, or he's gonna be standing right on top of it. So he steps to there. That's 30 foot. He can't actually move that far. Well, he'd be double moving. So he just gets to there, and he's like, they're still here. And he's like, we shall take them. All right. Then the gnome says to you, Fergarg, he says, you, sir, lack the fine art of diplomacy. He says, if you like, if the only reason you're here is for the woman, you can take the woman, providing that you give me your word on your power that you will leave. You and your party. On your power. He
Can't
says,
promise what we'll do.
you can't, but he did promise that you would, so if you don't, he's still breaking his promise.
Mm.
All right, and he's like, all right then. I shall stand aside. She will be permitted to leave. No harm will come to me, right? All right, so he steps aside, and he casts a spell. JJ, I guess you could probably still see him through the bar, and you see him like melt into the stone wall.
He should make a Mario noise as he does it, like.
All right, Aaron, your go.
All right.
You
First
see
things
one you can see this one guy here at the corner.
Each creature within 30 feet of me becomes invisible for the next minute.
All right, so Finn and both of the enemies are invisible. Awesome.
Does that go through walls?
So you just hear my singing? You don't see me?
Until you like do a thing. Well, balls.
Does it go through walls?
No.
That's good.
Yeah, I would still say it's still the same line, area of effect kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't have much of an option. I'm gonna have to cast mirror image on myself.
Okay.
Well, then it wouldn't affect both of the goblins, would it?
Yeah, because he could still affect that. He just doesn't have
Area-
line of sight, but he could still do
stuff
like
can go around corners.
yeah, he could still like blow up like a fireball there, and it would still hit him.
Okay.
I guess I just do mirror image on myself.
Okay.
And then cower in the corner.
Wait, you're gonna you don't get to go invisible as well?
It literally just says each creature within 30 feet of me. So I don't know if that
It should
includes
count
me or
you.
not.
It should.
Nah, I
count
would
you.
say it probably says includes you if it did.
All right, in which case,
So everybody but you goes invisible. So Finn, you're now invisible, and the two guys are invisible. Aaron cast mirror image. Are you moving, Aaron?
well, I'm not invisible, right?
No.
Then no, I'm not going to move because I know that guy's still there, and I know if I run by, he's going to hit me.
Okay. All right, it's Espada's turn. Espada, that's a dead body, not Espada.
Same diff.
We're gonna move that. All right, so Espada goes and stands. He goes in here, and he says, "Let me pass, big guy. I will tend to her wounds." So he steps in there, and he casts something, and you see like some of her like injuries start closing. All right, Vishla.
Yeah. Let's see. I will just kind of walk up here and keep an eye on things.
Okay.
We still in turns?
There's still two invisible guys out there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right, Fergarg. She is not conscious. So you're going in there and you're picking her up. Okay.
That's a huge bitch.
And then you're moving her out. Okay. No, so one of those could be your item interaction and one would be your action. So you let her out, and so you close you and Espada inside that room. Okay. Two things happen on that. Almost simultaneously, but definitely not, or I guess almost in unison, but not intentionally. You hear Espada say no, and the voice inside say no. I guess you should probably open your Gmail so I can.
I think hanging around you, Colby, Fergarg has started slipping into insanity.
Not as crazy as you.
I was murdered.
You were murdered.
I was murdered
Hilarious.
by Joe of all people.
All right. So, but yeah, Espada shakes his head and he says, "No, I will not allow you to murder someone."
Did you just like shoulder check him with your guy?
Come at me, bro.
No. That's all your actions. You moved. You did your. Well, I guess you still have a little bit of movement left. But you did close the door. So. Okay. All right, Finn, you're invisible. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm invisible. Do I know that I'm invisible?
Yeah, you can look down and see that your arm is not. You can't see your arm.
Okay. So I start having a conversation with myself.
Okay.
And I want to ready in action. I just want to go ahead and say that for storytelling purposes. But I start talking out loud since I don't realize anybody's really around me. And I'm like,
he has it. We want it. The precious. The precious on his sword. We want it. We want help, but we want it.
and I'll ready in action. If anybody attacks Aaron, then I'll jump out of the shadows, hopefully, and do something spectacular.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
All right, so Aaron does get attacked
Be right back.
at advantage. All right, so Aaron does a 21 hit,
Mm-hmm.
but you have mirror image.
So you got to roll a d20. That will hit one of the clones.
A natural 20? That is bullshit.
Yeah, I just
A
made you
natural
burn one.
20 should always hit.
If it's on the first clone, if it's a 6 or higher, it hits one of the clones. On the second one, if it's 8 or higher, it hits one of the clones. And on the third one, if it's 11 or higher, it hits one of the clones.
Okay, so he becomes visible again because he attacked.
Which means Finn is gonna shoot the shit out of him in the face hole.
Yes. All right, so Finn, you can take your readied action. This guy appeared and attacked Aaron, and one of Aaron's clones disappeared. You're still muted, Kevin.
Is that action enough to shake me out of my current state of mind?
What do you mean?
Like right now?
I mean, you had a readied action to attack, so
Yes. For the purpose of accessing other abilities, am I still in my no archetype?
Tell that to the rest of the country.
no, you can.
Tell
you
that to
can
the
be-
rest of the country.
You're in the archetype of the personality you have right now.
Okay.
Hey,
So
when you're-
I will do a sneak attack.
Yeah, I can hear you, Colby.
Damn it.
Never mind.
I'm trying to mute. And
Yeah, we can still hear you, Colby.
So I will do a sneak attack, and since this is the first time I've used it, do I have advantage on the target
Since you're invisible, you do.
because it's
Yeah,
within 5 feet of another enemy target?
Well,
So,
and
yeah.
you're invisible. You're invisible too, so yes, you definitely have advantage.
Sweet. Well, I was about to say if I was in my Thanatos personality, then I would have got assassinate. That's why I was asking Martin. So let's do an attack. We're going to use this. We're going to attack with this. I feel a lot of fucking Pete.
who's Pete?
It's a complete new character sheet, and I'm still getting the syntax error.
We don't have that in JJ's game, so I don't know what is going on with the sheet.
You should write them a letter.
You
A
should.
very stern letter.
Very,
You're
very
paying
stern letter. Like
good
letting
money
him
for
know
this.
the homestead. What that? Does that work? Nope, another syntax. So it's
Your mom's a sentence.
+6 to hit. This is
Okay, that'll hit.
okay. And then the damage is 1d8 +4.
Plus your sneak attack.
Yes. So that, and then 2d6, I believe. Yes. Class, there it is. 2d6. Correct. With no bonuses.
Okay. So that will kill him.
Except when I kill him, I hop on his back and start stabbing him like.
Oh, man, you can continue your movement, so I guess you could be in his square doing that. Now that he's gone down.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going there.
Okay.
Wait a minute. What was he? I guess he was facing this way, so this is his back.
All right, so that's all.
Wait. Can I like tumble roll right here and just look at Aaron and smile like?
You have 30 feet of movement, so you can do whatever movement you want up to 30 feet.
He's just like,
So as he falls to the corpse, I like tumble off of him, and I'm sitting crisscross applesauce right now, looking at him with like a stupid look on my face, like.
heal boy, heal.
All right, that makes it Aaron's turn.
I cast magic missile as a 5th level spell.
Nice. That'll kill a bitch.
What are you attacking? There's nothing to attack here.
Well,
You're standing there.
technically,
Yeah, this-
technically, there's the one legal target in front of me.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that he's gotta shoot you, Kevin.
I knew one of these days he was going to get one of us killed.
So I'm gonna pitch this. Like, I don't really know this has happened, but I feel like it's happened before, so I know it'd be a spell. I can either shoot it at the wall behind him, or I could just shoot it at Finn.
Magic,
What
magic missile
happened?
never misses, right?
Magic
happened,
missile never
Kevin, is-
misses.
I feel like
What
it would hit a
happened
target.
was I rolled on my table earlier, and I got a 2, which is a 1 and a 2 are the worst thing. It's like a critical fail for my magic surges. So every round for a minute, I have to roll on the table. At the
I'm
start of
gonna,
my turn.
I'm gonna say that because it falls under like a critical failure kind of thing, that it should, unless the spell effect itself happens to just be one of those ones that works in your favor. If there's an
Yeah.
opportunity for it to not work in your favor, it shouldn't, or that it
Right.
shouldn't. So, man, I'm not doing it because it's Kevin, but I
Oh,
feel
yes.
like that you should have to attack your party member with it.
All right.
He's standing right there. Come on,
Just
we
so you
all
know,
want to see
Kevin.
what's going to happen.
This has happened before. I think you'll remember. It's not going to kill you. Don't worry.
Never know.
Yeah, they need to write an errata or something for that to actually specify those kind of stuff because there's so much on there.
All right, Kevin, you take that much damage.
Ouch.
I look really wounded. I look at you like whimpering, like a small puppy, like, and then I just start bawling really loud, like.
I said get away like forever ago.
It burns. It freezes. Get it off us.
That's pretty good. I'm for my actual turn. I'm gonna cast Blade Ward on myself
God.
and then just stay in this corner.
All right. So then it's Espada's turn. Espada is going to
Sorry, Kevin.
damn door. All right. So then Espada is going to move to right here, and he's going to go into a guard stance, and he says, "You don't want this fight, my friend."
One magic missile.
And let's see. He will. was his move. What attack is he? All right, then he casts a spell. Okay. So yeah, he casts a spell. It has no visible effect. All right. Vishala's turn.
My cat won't leave me alone. Anybody want a cat? What can I tell is happening?
I mean, you've been close enough to be able to hear all of these exchanges. So you've heard Fergar make his pledge, and I guess you wouldn't know necessarily that the gnome went into the rock wall, but
Yeah.
Fergar did instruct Espada to do something, and Espada said, "No, I won't let you kill this man."
I'm gonna go. I guess I'll go. Can I squeeze past Fergar?
Well, Fergar is actually in the cell now, and he has shut the door.
But it shows him out here.
No, you see his girlfriend out there.
On my map, it shows him out there too, on top of his girlfriend.
Huh.
I thought they were just having sex or something. There
No.
he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see him.
Okay.
In
That's
the
weird. It's fixed now. Well, can I squeeze past his girlfriend?
Yeah, you'd have to open the door though. You wouldn't be able to stop in her square.
Okay, so I go here and squeeze, and then go there.
Okay.
So when I come in here, what do I see?
Well, Fergar can describe how he looks, but you see Espada with his light sword drawn, and he's standing in like a guard stance, and he's like staring down Fergar.
Fergar, buddy, what's going on?
He says, "Prophet, your friend wishes to murder one which he has given his pledge to not."
Who pledged not to murder somebody?
Your friend.
Fergar, I think painless murder is still technically hurting somebody. He's got a good point. Why do you want to kill this man? He's got a good point. I look at Espada. Why can't he kill this man?
He says, well, we're in turn, so there's not a whole lot he can say. I think that's pretty much all that Espada is going to be able to say within this round. But actually, we could probably exit rounds as the other invisible guy has moved out. So until you guys move into where he's at, or a minute passes, then we're probably out of rounds.
Okay, we're out of rounds. Then
Yeah.
you
So
can answer my
that
question.
Espada is going to say, "I take it you haven't been in this land long."
No, why?
He says, "When a being makes a pledge on his power, and he breaks that pledge, he will lose that power." He says, "The same forces that gave you your powers that you didn't have before you came here can take them away just as easy."
Can I cast or can I use insight or whatever?
Yeah, you can roll insight.
Hibbity, 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 hibbity.
He definitely seems to believe that wholeheartedly, and I mean, since it's still an insight check, it sounds reasonable to you. Like you gained power from some unknown source, so without understanding what that source is and where it came from.
I look at Fergar and I say, Fergar, what he's saying is that if you kill this man, you could become very weak. Even if you don't consider that to be breaking your pledge, I think most people would consider killing him to be hurting him.
And he says, and I'm also saying that if you want to kill this man, you will have to kill me first.
That too. You want me to kill him? Sure.
Espada says, I will not allow anyone to murder this man.
He must die. Arthur he has defiled and disrespected a friend or a close personal friend of a disciple of Arthur, of an apostle of Arthur.
He says, he has laid down arms and agreed to allow us to leave without harm if we do not harm him and leave with the girl. This bargain will be met.
I didn't agree to the bargain.
I do. But you made a promise on behalf of us that came in here. If I break your word because you made a promise on my behalf as your ally, then I also risk you. He says, you don't have the power to do that. You promised on your own power. So if your allies decided to break it, they would be ripping your power from you because you gave them that power. He says, you can't overwrite your word with another promise. He says, we'll make this clear. If you kill this... He sticks the light stick in your face and he says, I am not... The time for talking has passed.
All right, I'm attacking him.
Okay. Not on your power. Well, Colby's already said he's attacking him, so Colby, you should first make a will save.
Okay. Will
Or wisdom save.
wisdom save.
Okay. All right, you're able to attack him.
All right. Actually, what I'm going to do first is to, because I haven't done this yet, I'm excited to try it. I'm going to bestow a curse on him since he's in touching range.
Okay.
I have to pick an effect, so give me a second. But that's his DC.
Chlamydia. Give him chlamydia.
Well, it's not an option, unfortunately.
Is that Martin that just sighed?
Yep. It's probably not going to be your death, but Colby may retire his character after because he's going
What?
to be upset with me.
What?
Keep going.
Oh, you're gonna get disfigured. Like he's gonna slice your nose off, put your penis where your nose was.
Nah.
Okay, so I have a question.
Then we'd call you Mr.
Okay.
Pickle Nose.
There are 4 options in here, and one says, while cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn doing nothing. Doesn't specify the wisdom saving throw. Is it my wisdom saving throw, my 16
Yeah.
Bard DC?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
well then
you're
that is
casting it, so it's always on you.
that is my choice.
Okay, so you're casting Bestow Curse.
To curse him in that fashion, since I assume I have to pick it before I know if he succeeded or not.
Okay, which one was it again?
While cursed, the target must make a wisdom saving throw at the start of each of its turns. If it fails, it wastes its action that turn. Wait. I might not use that one. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we have to enter initiative again.
Sorry, guys.
Hell yes.
I take it back. I take it all back.
All right. So let's see. Vishla, Aaron, which one of you has a higher dex?
I have none.
Vishla, what's your dex?
16.
Okay. So that's our order. So Finn, you're up.
I'm going to ready a move action. If I hear any type of distress or anything like that, then I'm going to run towards it. But until that happens, I'm going to sit here and bawl, and then I'm going to get really mad, and I'm going to start hurling insults at Aaron. So I'm crying out like,
Oh, you pompous crotch dragging, you stupid rectum captain, you Japanese.
I got called a rectal captain.
I don't know, it's an insult generator. I was just kind of going off of them. They're
It's
pretty
impressive.
good. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm mad at you.
I'm sorry, buddy.
You cast magic missile on me.
I can't control it. It's just doing it.
That's what she said.
Martin, just to point it out, depending on what his knowledge is and what his reactions to things would be, I technically have not attacked him yet. I cursed him, but he may or may not be aware of what happened or what I did.
I'm looking because I gotta see.
I was kind of actually expecting Martin to look up for his book and be like, "Oh, he knows."
No. What he had cast on himself before that you made your wisdom save for was Sanctuary. Sanctuary says that if he's warded against an attack or a harmful spell.
Mm.
So since his Sanctuary went down, he knows that you did cast something harmful on him, even if he's not aware of what if that effect is. So he figured Fergarg's wisdom save probably wouldn't be very good, and probably he wouldn't be able to hit him. But
This requires concentration, so if I take damage, I need to remember that.
okay. All right, so I hate the syntax. It does deserve it. It's a fucking bitch. All right, Colby.
Douch!
Finn, is that all you're doing? Is just cursing at Aaron?
Hindsight being 2020, I shouldn't do a move action. I should ready a potion use.
I mean,
Or
you
can I
can
do both?
Yeah, because readying is your action, so you
Okay.
still have move.
Well, I don't want to move until I hear distress. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and be mad at Aaron.
Oh, there's the stress.
You're such a grumpy little guy.
You? Never mind. Never mind. Nobody else should know.
Okay, so are you moving or not?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and use a healing potion. Yeah, potion of healing. So it's a 2d4 plus 2 HP.
Okay.
It takes an action.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 2. Fuck my life. All right, so I heal 5 points of health and use 1 pot. And then I'm going to move up. Let's see here. I can go 40. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Oh wait, before I leave, I look at Aaron one more and I go,
I gotta go. One more.
and I say,
You white trash sphincter clown.
and I walk off.
Oh, thank God. How could this get any worse?
So did you roll 10 of those, Michael?
Nope. I've rolled 3 of them.
Well, we were out of turns for a while, so you should have a few more.
Yeah, nobody told me to roll. You guys were doing your
I
thing.
just thought about it.
Here, I'll make one while Martin's doing his thing. Boom. For the next minute, all my spells have a casting time of 1 action. With a casting time of 1 action, become 1 bonus action. So I'm quickened.
Okay.
There could be only one then.
It's like all the good stuff's happening.
I don't like when the DM stares at the book that long.
I just had to read. This spell is long-winded.
Mm.
All right, so Colby, you need to make first on the start of his turn, he's got to do the bestowed curse thing. So you said he has to make a wisdom save. Start of
16.
his turn. And you're the one that can force people to re-roll things, right?
Me?
Yeah. Who was the one that had that? That was the reason why I'm rolling physical dice instead of in the app. Somebody had something to be able
I
to
think
make
that
me
was
re-roll.
Baron. But he's not listening.
Baron is dead.
Right, but
think that
were
was
you the
Kevin.
one that had the ability to make me re-roll something? For some reason, I thought it was Colby. I thought it had something to do with his inspiration or something like that.
You're right. I have that. I do. I have that. I rarely use it. I have that.
Now's a good time to use it.
Well, but the problem is that I think I have to use it before I know if they succeeded. Hang on, let me look it up. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, I was mainly reminding you because I was trying to remember why I was using physical dice instead of rolling in the app. I couldn't remember if it was Baron or you.
Baron's dead.
Yeah,
Joe killed him.
He's rolled his wisdom save, so I'll let you decide whether
It doesn't apply to saves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Oh.
says attack roll, ability check, or damage roll.
All right, so he succeeded on it.
He succeeded on the save.
Yeah.
Damn it! It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
And then in response, you now have to make a wisdom save.
Oh, of course.
Okay. So he looks at you, Colby, and he waves his hand, and he says, "You will." What does he say? He says, I'm trying to think of how he would word it. 'Cause Fergar hasn't attacked him yet. He says, you should go drag the female ogre to safety out of this prison, and you feel like you should do it.
Like, how feel like I should do it? Like, I feel like I should do it, or I feel like I have to do it?
Like your dominated person, do it.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Well, you still have to wait till
Drag
your
it
turn to
over.
do it, but
Just be over here dragging an ogre, pretending I didn't try to kill this guy. Technically, I didn't try to kill him yet. I'm just saying. I just wanted him to not be able to do anything.
okay. And then he looks back at you, ogre, and says, "This doesn't have to end in violence. Take your mate and leave." And that'll be his turn. Vishla, it's your turn.
I'm gonna start dragging an ogre.
What is your? Oh, can you carry? Can you drag? What is your push, pull, drag weight?
Push, drag, lift 420. I'm currently carrying 37. So
JJ, how much do you weigh? Let's see. I don't even know how much an ogre
fucking
typically weighs.
silverback.
All right, let's see. An ogre.
Unless she weighs under 400, I can't drag her.
You can give it a damn
Oh,
good
yeah.
attempt.
She weighs more than 400 pounds.
So what am I supposed to do? I know. I mean, I'll yank on her, and then I realize I can't drag her.
They weigh close to 1,000 pounds. Ogres do.
That's half an elephant, right?
So you basically are just gonna have to sit there and keep trying to drag her.
All right. Well, there's my hour.
It's not an hour. Dominate person only lasts a minute.
I meant the rest of the game.
All right, Aaron.
I'm gonna blow up again.
Like you do. 99. That can't be good.
It's actually good, but not right now because I haven't used any of my sorcery points. So I cast.
Problems. Michael Christie is one.
I cast Blade Ward on myself and continue to huddle in the corner.
Okay. Fergarg. He just continues to stare at you.
From out in the hall, you hear. "Ugh! Ah!" Not our night collectively as a group.
Okay. So, he just continues to stare at you, Fergarg. And he like is silent for a second, and he says, "I said go. I won't repeat myself." It's your turn, Fergarg. Do what you want to do. All right. So the question is, Fergarg, I'm sure that you probably can, but can you lift 1,000 pounds?
Push, pull, drag. If you can't, that's kind of screwy.
I think you probably could.
I don't know.
Yeah, but if you're at like the highest strength you can get, and you can't even pick up how much you weigh,
That's why I'm
probably-
saying it's screwy. Think of a dragon. Dragon would still only have what, 20 strength?
no, you can exceed 20 in the game. Just that players can't.
Okay. But I just feel like your own size being a large creature is going to go up exponentially more than.
Yeah, and I don't think there's expressly rules in this that are going to say anything about that, JJ, since there are no PC classes that are large. So I don't think they address it. But I'm going to rule that you should be able to find. I mean, you're at the maximum strength of of somebody of who you are could possibly lift. So,
Bro, do you even lift?
Do you even live, bro?
all right. So, more importantly, are any of you in the next minute going to do anything to try to go and attack the guy or Espada?
No,
I
I'm
don't know
still
what I
sitting
can do.
And for the next minute, you literally can only try to continue to drag her. Like you're trying to help Fergarg drag her
I'm
out.
helping Fergar. Yep, that's me.
But yeah, so Aaron or Finn, are you going to do anything towards Espada or the guy?
I mean, maybe the guy because I don't know him.
Incidentally, guys,
But
sorry to
Spot,
interrupt.
I know.
For each size category above medium, double the creature's carrying capacity and the amount it can push, drag, or lift.
There you go.
So if JJ's is 20, then his push, drag, lift should be 1,200.
Yeah, so he can do it.
He might have wanted to hear that.
He's busy, apparently.
If you're tiny, you have it. Halve it. Do you hear me, JJ? Yep. Because
Alright.
it's double since you're large. You might want to know your carrying capacity is double too. So good to know.
Are any of you in the next minute going to do anything against Espada?
Against the Spot, no.
I can't.
All right, so MC, if you're just going to stand there in the corner until your chaos stops, then go ahead and finish out your rolls, because that's going to end before Colby's domination does.
I'm invisible now.
That's what I'm saying. Vishla would have went with you, been like, I'm going to help you carry her.
All right, I want you to bear with me here, okay? So I turned invisible, then I turned into a potted plant. Then I cast confusion centered on myself.
God.
So I am a confused invisible potted plant.
Makes sense.
Role playing.
A random creature within 60 feet of me becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours. I don't think that's really anybody.
No. Well, no, there is somebody.
Now, it is a random creature within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, but there's an invisible guy that's still invisible for a little bit after MC's chaos stuff ends.
So it's a random one of those. I don't know how you want to do that.
I got it.
It's for 1d4 hours.
Oh, God.
It'll be for 3 hours.
Okay. God, Fergarg, you fell off the wagon fast. I think Fergarg is. I don't think they're
Not me,
abandoning
bro.
Fergarg. I think Fergarg is pushing them away.
I ain't going nowhere.
All the people that came to help you was rescue your girlfriend. You're kind of.
You're even
anyway.
creeping out the evil character. The evil character's like, bro, simmer.
So that's all of my rolls. My critical chaos fail is done.
Okay.
I'm no longer a potted plant.
Okay. All right. So in a minute, Fergarg is taking his girlfriend out. Fergarg, are you just taking her to that room, or are you going to actually try to get her back out? Okay. All right. Where are the rest
How long
of
does that take? Does my thing wear off?
it will be that way for a minute. So you would be out of the prison for sure.
Okay.
Probably all the way back to the dragon.
So I see everybody take off past me, and I'm gonna follow them and be like, "The hell, guys, what's going on?"
I'm helping.
Okay. Okay.
You see me trying to push her.
What
Has Espada moved at all, Martin?
Not till the minute passes. So once you guys if you guys have all left, then Espada will eventually leave as well.
I need a
I'm
beer.
not leaving.
BRB. Hang on.
You're not leaving, Finn?
I'm just gonna look at him.
Okay, well, after a minute, he walks out of the cell, and then he sees you or I guess you walked into the cell, so he's basically going to stare you down the whole time, and he says, "You should leave."
Can we have shiny stick?
He says, he just looks confused, and he says, "You should leave."
Please?
All right, he goes back into a guard position, and he says, "You really should leave."
You're no fun. We only want a shiny stick.
Man,
I was kind of hoping you'd kill him, and then I'd take
I
it.
thought you guys were, man. I guess it's not too late, but all right. So you guys make it back out to the Kobold City on the back of the dragon. I guess we'll wait for Colby to get back.
Oh no, I'm still waiting for Espada to leave. He's got to come through here, right?
Yeah. And he will. He'll eventually come out there when he comes out, and he sees you, and he says, you didn't leave."
This way. This way. Bring shiny stick.
He's like, "No, you don't understand what you have done. You really need to go."
Go. Go with shiny stick. Come. Take seat with us.
Shit, JJ might murder you all. He might. He's probably gonna murder Finn in the very least, because you're about to lose your power. Finn didn't do what you said, what you promised.
Well, I got to make sure Espada comes with us. I don't even know how to
Not
get the
gonna be
fuck
his
out.
fault. I don't know where JJ would get off murdering anybody.
Well, I guess think of it from a ogre who doesn't have much brain power. If he swore on his power that you guys would all leave with the girl, and you don't, and he loses his power as a result of it, it's still his fault. But as his, because he was the one who gave you guys that power, then he might be a little
Still
upset that
thinking-
he's not a paladin anymore.
Still thinking old Fergarg.
That's true.
Right. Old Fergarg was nice.
All right, so you guys all make it out of the prison and through the tunnels and back onto the back of the dragon skeleton.
Am I still pushing the ogre?
Espada comes, right?
Yeah, up until like a minute. So pretty much like once you like exit out, you shake it off.
I don't even know what's going on.
Shake
I thought we
it
were
off.
like looking for some kobolds.
Now, Colby, you will know because it is a charm effect. You will know that he did do that to you.
Yeah, I know. When I come out, I'm just gonna look really, really confused. I'm gonna act like way more confused than I am. Like, what happened? I don't remember.
Okay. So, shortly after you guys leave, Espada comes out as well. If you guys are still standing there, then you would see it. I don't know if you would go because it'd be about a minute. So,
Like, I've always been in front of Espada just long enough to see him like in straight ways. Like I was leaving, but I had to make sure that he was coming with us because he has something that I want.
okay. So yeah, he eventually leaves.
Espada, what happened? What was all that?
He says, "I honestly don't know." He says, "Your ogre friend lost his mind. You seem to have lost your mind." He says, "So I had to manipulate your mind a little bit to at least get you out of the violence."
Oh, I'm glad you did. I don't know what the problem was in that place, but that got ugly.
Make a deception check.
Can I have shiny stick, please?
Please, 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 deception check. That'll do.
Okay.
And that was a mediocre roll. That was a 12.
Mhm.
That'll do, Pete. That'll do.
And Espada is like, "Well, it's a good thing that everybody got out." He's like, "Except for apparently your ogre friend. Where is he?"
Jenny Chase is everywhere right now.
I don't know. Where is he?
So Fergar, you go back in that room, and the like before you get to that room, the gnome is actually back out in this room. And when you enter, he's like, "You didn't leave?" He says, "Only you didn't actually leave, JJ."
Mama needs to know how the
Yeah, he
customer
totally did
is.
leave.
He did, because I couldn't drag her out.
Well, then you guys would have passed Fergar. You said you went up and hid, so
He did. He dragged her out and then went into the other door.
right. But the others were leaving with you, so they would know you went back in. Okay, yeah. So you
And I'm
guys,
pretending I don't remember anything.
other than Finn and Espada, know that you went back in. Okay. And he says, "Oh, I see." He says, "All right, let's have done with it then." Okay, so you're going to need to make a grapple check. So make a or athletics.
I think it's an exposed. Oh no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's a post.
Is a gnome small size?
Gnome is small size. Yeah.
Does that affect? I think it used to. Does it do that? Does it affect anymore?
I think Furmark should eat the gnome.
Well, you are two sizes larger than him. Right.
It used to be like a negative to your check if they were smaller than you.
Yeah, they tried to make grapple much more simple now because the grapple rules were the most complicated.
It was really complicated. Trust me, I dealt with it a lot. I punched an elder god to death by grappling it.
Wow, JJ, your athletics is not very good.
Cthulhu, no.
All right,
It
so
was awesome.
he slips out of your grasp, and then he runs into this room.
Can you eat him? You should eat him.
Okay, he's not in the room when you get in there. Oh, damn it!
Do it,
Don't jump on
JJ.
top.
Do it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So let me switch back to everybody else, and then you and I were going to have a private conversation.
That's
So-
not good.
Everybody else that's out there. So Espada, he says, I'm glad you were able to rescue your friend. He says, you may want to go back in for your other friend. He says, I won't accompany you for this one.
Can I have shiny sword to help friend?
He says, no, my friend, I cannot give you my own possessions. This is a very dear possession to me.
Please?
No. He says, I wish you all the best. And I honestly, as harsh as it sounds, I hope to never cross paths with you again.
Aw.
And then he starts walking off towards his hut. And he looks back at you, MC, and he says, you may want to come for your slave.
Oh shit! She didn't do anything to you. God damn it!
No, he's not saying it menacingly, but
No.
your slave you left in his
Yeah.
tent.
Yeah,
I'll
you
be
completely
by the
forgot.
collector if I don't die here.
Why would you
If
die
you do
here?
die,
You're
I'll
back. You're back. You're out of the prison now.
Right. But I told them I would watch the ogre chick, and I'm not gonna abandon my party.
Okay. All right. So he walks off. What are the rest of you doing?
Doing what I told Fergar I'd do, just watches Ogress.
Okay.
What's Spada doing?
He left.
He left.
He
Walked
left?
off. He walked off toward his tent.
Oh, well, I go that way.
Okay. He notices you and he says, "No, I wish to be alone."
But we didn't save your people.
You're right. We didn't, and now I can't.
Why not?
The ogre is not going to be cooperative.
Well, he's a fickle apostle, but we can just find something to occupy him, and we can go save your people. It's very important to me.
He says, "I've wanted to save my people for a while. You guys were my best chance, and now they know we're coming. They're going to send more goblins in there to protect them even further, and they're going to close the way. So my one chance I gave to you all to be able to rescue her, my people will have to remain incarcerated."
There must be another way. There must be another way, Espada.
He says, "I wish that there were, and maybe in time there will be." But he says the ogre ruined that opportunity.
I point at him and I say, I'll figure something out, and I leave.
Okay.
What did we do?
All right, Finn, what are you doing?
I am sitting Indian style on the ground playing with myself.
Like you do.
Okay. Eventually, when you say you're leaving, like, are you going back to like your party, or are you like leaving?
Yeah, back to my party.
All right, so switch back to JJ. JJ, it's up to you if you want me to speak with you out loud, but there's going to be a conversation with your internal entity. Okay. Actually, it's not really much of a conversation. You just need to make a wisdom save.
I'm gonna make an intelligence save to get some ice.
And what you're basically having feel, what before I tell you the result of your roll or anything like that, what you're basically feeling is like a presence that is like pushing against your will and trying to take control. So I don't know if you have anything to be able to alter your roll or anything, but that's all right. So the entity takes control. Okay. Let's see. So you guys see Fergarg come out of the opening. And he looks at you all and he says, thanks for protecting.
Fergarg says that?
Yes.
Why isn't
You're
JJ
welcome.
saying it?
You guys don't know that Fergarg is not in control of himself right now, but
You're welcome, big guy.
Yeah, any time.
he says, we should leave.
Yeah.
Fergarg, ready to go.
Yeah, I agree, buddy. But you know, there's some kobolds in there that still need rescuing.
He says, that be good thing, right?
Yeah, good thing.
He says, Fergarg not care about good anymore.
Oh, well, it's a horrible thing. We have to kill lots of goblins.
That's good. You care about good things. This ogress seems
It's good in the
Good.
sense of bringing us enjoyment. It's not good in the sense of being a good thing. It's just we're just rescuing some kobolds so that we can murder a bunch of goblins.
He says, Fergarg is Fergarg struggle for words. Fergarg scared of power loss.
I can't stand it anymore.
smash everything.
I mean, Fergarg, you can't talk out loud, but you're still there. Like the entity can hear anything you say. So when you say that, like, it hears you.
Well, I think we ruined the chances of getting the kobolds.
Fergarg says, Fergarg pretty sure that light stick weapon lizard guy is mad at Fergarg. We
No, that's the light stick.
He'll get
What
over
is
it.
a stick of light?
Fergarg might want to leave.
Yeah,
that's
fine. He'll be happy with you if we rescue his kobolds.
He says, maybe, but Fergarg got what he came for.
Right, but we're buddies. We helped you, you help us. That's how it works.
Fergarg pay you money to just leave with Fergarg.
We like money.
Why do you want to leave so badly?
Fergarg, how much money do you have on you? So he's like, Fergarg worried about his girlfriend.
But she'll be fine.
This not safe place.
You love this place. What are you talking about?
He says that before they hurt girlfriend. Got to get girlfriend home.
Okay, and then we'll come back and rescue the kobolds.
You can stay and rescue kobolds if you want. Fergar gonna leave.
We don't care about stupid
Right.
kobolds.
And then
So
later,
cold.
we'll come back and rescue the kobolds.
Fergar not want to come back to this place. Fergar feel like he might kill everyone here.
You feeling all right, buddy?
He says,
You sound like you need a nap.
he
Can I make
said, he says,
Can I make an insight check or something?
so far he hasn't said anything to give away. The entity actually has access to Fergarg, like his memories, everything.
Well, but I mean, I feel
Let me
like
ask
without
you
making
together,
any
right?
check, I can tell something's up.
Well, I normally I would say yes. Like if this was the first time that something was up, I'd say yes. But Fergarg's not been acting like Fergarg since you guys left the Thieves Guild, and you guys haven't decided to make an insight check at that time. So if you're going to accept it when JJ is playing, I'm not going to let you meta it to not accept it when he's not.
Well, I'm okay.
We are all together, right?
I think
Yeah.
he's acting significantly different than when JJ plays him, but okay.
Do you think so? Because JJ normally wouldn't murder people for the fun of it, and he was.
He had an objective.
Yeah.
But now he's dismissing his party members and apparently actively trying not to do good in a very repetitive manner that appears to my character to be compulsive. So that's why I'm saying he's acting a little bit differently, because he's almost like repeating himself.
Like I said, if any of you had said anything to Fergarg at the up until this point about him acting not quite like himself, then I would buy it. But
I kind of did.
he just said, "Are you feeling all right, buddy?"
Compulsive bird should have let you get sold to slaves.
But I mean, he threw
Let's
away
go.
his sword that he talks to all the time, and since then he's been less concerned with good. He even told you he would pay you to kill somebody.
I didn't know that.
Back to
I was there.
Right, and you still don't know that because you weren't there. But
Yeah.
for the sake of Colby's point, like he's already done several things that should have called into question his character up to this point, and
Well-
kind of rolled with it.
Well, but going back and being the opposite of meta, my character is concerned with whether or not he's impeding me. Until now, he has not said or done anything that has obstructed or impeded or been contrary to what I would do or want. Now, I'm trying to actively get him to help me, and he's refusing to help me. And so that would be the first time that my character would be like, okay, what the hell? This is weird. But if you say that I wouldn't be able to make a check on it, that's fine. I'm not
I would
gonna
say
argue.
that I'm just saying that. I mean, you can
I'm
make
not metaing it.
you can make the roll all you want, but like I just don't feel like there is a DC that you can make that would be anything different than what has already been different for Fergarg.
That's fine. I'm just
he's
explaining.
been acting funny this whole time.
I'm just explaining why I'm even noticing it now. It's not
And
meta. It's actually because of that's what my character would do.
And if anything, he's a little bit acting more good right now because he's saying that he wants to get this girl out of here. He doesn't think she's safe.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
My point is, my character literally is only thinking about himself. Can't get the ogre to help me. What the fuck?
You can talk to the others; they might.
No, I'm just at that point. I'm just like, okay, I give up.
We heard about to the boat.
So, yeah. So, Fergarg picks up Korga and says he knows where her cave is. He asks Finn. He says, "You take Fergarg back And he says, or Fergar can swim. Fergar done it before.
No, we go back to the boat. Boat safe.
How are you
So
going to
fucking
even
stupid,
captain the
folks.
boat? Who are
You
you?
shut up, stupid Aaron. Shoots missiles. We hate it. We see it sleeping with peas in its room.
Yeah, well, next time you piss me off, just remember what that one magic missile did to you. Seriously,
Let's
how
do
you
the
gonna
dirty
drive
work.
the boat? You feel like you barely have motor skills.
All right,
Hey,
so
Martin has not allowed me to change personas, so I am role playing. Hush your mouth.
there has been no triggers to be able to do anything to change you.
Oh, I thought it was because I was arguing with myself.
Mm-mm.
Oh well, I've done that wrong this entire game. I gotta lay off the bourbon.
No, more bourbon.
All right, so what are you all doing? Fergar is picking up Gorga and taking her out.
If the collective group is leaving, I too am leaving with the collective group, and I will
No,
swing
I'm
by
trying.
and pick up Newt on the way.
I'm trying to get Aaron to stay. We didn't finish what we set out to do.
No, I think we burnt that bridge pretty good.
No, we need to save the kobolds. We didn't do that.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Well, not if you don't help me. It won't.
There's more. There's more kobolds.
Yes, but we need to save these kobolds. They are in trouble.
I don't think we can, man.
All right.
Like, half the party's leaving. The guy that knew the place is gone. I'm fucked up. Half out of spells.
Fergarg isn't half the party.
Well, Flynn is, and he's leaving too, isn't he?
Oh yeah,
And
I
he's,
want to go
gonna
back to the boat.
and he's really fucked up. I know. I saw him get hit with 5 magic missiles.
Since when is he in our party? Who is this guy?
I mean, he's fodder. He's there.
He is
Oh,
traveling
fuck
with
you,
you,
fuck you, MC.
and your new employer did kind of appoint him to your party.
Ah, damn it. Fine,
I think we missed this one.
fine.
I will disclose my information at the end of this session.
Why do I feel like this is the second kind of like major content piece in a row where we have like failed? Because there was the one with the check
You
down.
didn't fail. You didn't fail. This was a JJ created this side quest by deciding to like stop at the boat and see his girlfriend, and he has seen his girlfriend. He's managed to rescue his girlfriend. It just happened
Complete
that
win for JJ.
yeah, it just happened to be that during that time Colby also established his own side quest, and that's the one that got failed.
Through no fault of my own.
when
Very
we,
little
That is
fault of
not-
my own.
That is not true. You did
Very
attack.
little fault of my own.
when we walked out of the dungeon, did it go boom?
That situation was long before I ever got
Pretty
there.
sure when you decide to attack your guide that you might have been the one deciding to.
You attacked a Jedi.
You're such
I don't
a
know that.
prude.
You did.
Right. I don't know he's a Jedi, but you attacked him, and I wanted his shiny sword.
Prudes. You're all
We-
prudes.
I'm gonna go get Newt. I'll meet you back at the boat.
Who's Newt?
That's the name for the deaf girl that I don't know how to talk to yet.
No.
Colby
no.
doesn't even know about the deaf girl yet.
Oh,
You don't
know
get to
about the
go
deaf girl. I bought a slave.
fulfill your own objectives if I have to leave here empty-handed. This is bullshit.
Well, I don't.
My
have
character is saying this.
Look, I have a slave. I'm gonna go get my slave.
I have a whole race of slaves, and
My
you're
my,
ruining
my paid assistant. my indentured assistant. I'll be right back.
Oh man.
So this entire session I've been playing as my Gur persona, but had I not been, I will tell you that I should have let you get sold into slavery. I'm going back to the boat.
I'll be there shortly. I'm gonna go.
And then I'm
fight-
going to take a long fucking rest because somebody shot me and put me to 5 health. Damn near killed me, Martin. One more magic
Fuck
missile,
everything about
I could have
Me?
been dead.
I didn't shoot you with magic missiles.
No, Michael did.
Damn near
If
killed
I got me with one more, I could have been dead. Again. I would have been
That
like,
would
you know
have
what,
been
Martin? It has been
fucking hilarious.
fun. I love Colby. I love JJ. Fuck you, MC. I quit. Not make another
Like,
character.
I'll be honest, if I one-shotted you, that would have been highlight of my D&D life.
Dude, I'd have quit. I'd have been like, you know what? I'm done.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
think
Michael,
it's bad now?
It is only a matter of time until you kill one of us. I'm just waiting.
Now, Kevin, I also would argue that
It's only a matter of time.
your character was warned by MC's character to get away, and you stayed.
No, he wasn't. He was too far away when I
Yeah,
said
he's
that.
far
And then
away to
he
hear it.
showed up, and I was just like, all right.
Motherfucker.
I'll be honest, you be a fireball away from a TPK.
I'm waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. You remember how terrified I was of you for like 3
Yeah.
sessions?
Yeah, well, we're getting to the point now where you can actually probably survive a fireball. But not by a
The
lot.
goblins couldn't.
The goblins couldn't. It was 32 damage.
All right, so everybody's going back to the boat then?
Show.
Yes.
And Finn is saying that he is taking a long rest, and since he's the one captaining the ship,
I'm good with that.
you guys are kind of stuck there as well. Are you all taking a
can
long
always-
rest as well?
I'm good
Yeah.
with the long rest.
All
We
right,
can always
so
coerce the first mate to drive the ship.
JJ, do you have any spells or lay on hands left? Okay. But the way you're role playing your paladin, you're pretty much preparing the same spells every day, right? Are any of those cures? Okay. Then you're gonna go back up to the deck, and you're going to spend money to buy healing potions, unless you already have any. Do you have any? Okay, then you're gonna go back up to the deck to buy some.
Because you're still not under your own control.
So healing potion.
Hey, can I administratively decide that I told my partner at the Drunken Bear that I was leaving town? Because I just realized I didn't.
Man, I really don't want to be an asshole, but I did ask for like 20 minutes. Does anybody want to do anything before they leave town?
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Where the hell is the healing potion?
It's like leaving town and forgetting your car.
It's in the item stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying
I'm
to.
ready to
find it.
GTFO. Like I'll tell you what, we'll get the boat on its course. I will hand the reins over to the first mate, and I'll go take a long rest.
All right, so JJ, take 50 gold off your sheet. Because you're
Oh.
you're buying a potion of healing. Why? Fergar gives away his money all the time.
Ooh.
So then Fergar comes back to the ship and feeds the potion to Korga, and she wakes up. So it's probably been about an hour at this point, JJ. So you can make a wisdom save to try to take back control, and you fail.
Oh, no.
So Korga wakes up and is like talking to you. You hear everything she says, and she says something like, you know, what happened? And you hear yourself say, Fergard came to find you. Fergard found you in jail. Fergard rescued you. And she says, she says, you risked your life for me. And he says, Fergard would do that for you. So
Give Fergar sweet over booty.
pretty much. So JJ, you're but she tries to, and you turn her down. Yeah, the entity tells you he's like I would not violate your girlfriend. He's like, this may be your body, but this I am not you. But I will make sure that she gets home safe before we part. All right. So, what is everybody else doing? Are you guys taking long rests too, or?
Yeah.
Yes, but first, is there a place where I could send a fucking letter to the colony?
Yeah, you could pay for like a carrier pigeon.
How much is that?
Like it's not far, so like 3 silver.
Sweet. How many silver and a gold?
10.
So I will send one back to what's her fuck at the colony.
Katie.
Yeah, Katie. Saying, dearest Katie, apologies. I was unexpectedly called away on business. I hope that you enjoy the new revenue from the advertisement that I did for the Drunken Bear. Hope it is successful in my absence. Give my best to Sam. See you soon, Vishal.
Okay.
That was like a good like Outlook message.
Yeah.
I write those kinds of things for a living, so it's just
All right. So you send off a carrier pigeon for that. Anybody doing anything else?
I got that Ullman language book. I'm gonna start kind of going through it to maybe try and learn some stuff.
Okay.
And like read it with Newt, or try to figure out what the fuck her real name is.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I don't actually have a name for her, so I'm gonna have to like figure that out. And
You weren't expecting me to buy a slave.
I wasn't expecting
Tatanka.
honestly.
Yeah.
Nobody expects the Spanish.
I was
Inquisition.
actually thinking about that earlier, and I was like, man, I wonder how badly that just kind of like he's just gonna be like, man, now I'm gonna have to do this whole thing with her.
I made a roll to determine whether or not she was going to run away because you left her unattended in a tent.
Yeah,
But
with a knife.
she rolled well, and basically because you like gave her clothing, food, weaponry, and have been like nice to her, she's not run away.
I do also have a really high charisma, so that might help.
You are pretty. All right. So, anybody else doing anything of note, or more specifically, are you guys going to be long resting as well, or?
Yes. I want back my hit points, my spells.
Okay. Colby, what about you? Are you long resting as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll probably just go ahead and end there. I know we've got 10 minutes left, but anything that we would get into from here would take more than 10 minutes, I think.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, we're at a point.
Man, I really thought you guys were going to attack and kill Espada.
They
I
were
kind
working
of
on it.
wanted to.
I figured that's where it was going, and that's why he cast Sanctuary, thinking that you would probably not be able to get past the will save for it. But Colby rolled well and was able to get past it and attack him. And he thought about like being like telling Colby to attack you, but one, he didn't want to get Colby killed, and two, he had decided that since you hadn't actually attacked him yet, that if he had Colby throw the first blow, he would be guilty. So instead, he just decided to remove Colby from the equation, so it would be a one-on-one fight.
And I had plausible deniability. It all worked out.
If I had more health, I probably would have joined in and backstabbed the shit out of him. But somebody put me to literally like death.
What were you saying about me being pissed and rerolling my character? Can you not tell me?
It's probably better I not tell you. I was actually thinking you guys were going to kill Espada, and if Espada had died, there would have been things that would have happened that your character wouldn't have been happy about.
So let me ask you, is that something that's still currently in danger, or that was a situation that did not necessarily pan out? You just can't tell me what it would have been.
You didn't kill Espada, so it's only in danger if you go back and kill him.
I will make my best effort not to meta that, but he was just being pushy and annoying with all his rules. So,
well, he's super lawful, so
He's like a red Yoda, man. You can't
I
fucking
find that annoying.
kill a red Yoda.
yeah, anybody who's super lawful just annoys the crap out of me. So I didn't like Baron.
Hey, Fuck you.
I'm sorry. I hated Baron. He was
And
super lawful.
and Baron was lawful light, man, because he definitely like did things that was not lawful actions.
But he was
Lawful
a dick about it.
Yes, lawful neutral. I'm the status quo. That was my character. Now I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I just don't give a fuck.
So yeah, JJ, you and I will have to have a conversation outside the game, so that you can figure out how you want to proceed with
I really
Fergar.
wanted me to ask you.
Yep. There's
Can
a
I- Go ahead.
no, it's fine.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the game. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. I wasn't gonna say anything of importance.
Can I just share a pet peeve with everybody?
Sure.
Something that I really, really hate. Has nothing to do with this game. When people write an article about something, but they don't explain the something that they're writing the article about, they just write the article as if everybody knows what they're talking about. Like they write an article about X, and everybody knows what X is, but if you don't know what X is, the article doesn't make any sense.
Like vague booking, only
No.
while writing it.
No, like I just found this article on the web called "How to Survive the Cascadia Tsunami," and I have no idea what that is. And this whole article is written from the perspective of what happens when the Cascadia tsunami hits. And I'm like, what tsunami? What are you talking about? So I'm having to look up Cascadia now.
Is it the tsunami that's from like something having to do with the Cascades, or is
I
there
think
like a
it's-
storm?
I'm still looking. I think it's what happens. I think it's like the hypothetical future tsunami that happens if that really bad earthquake on the Pacific Northwest ever happens.
Yeah, there's been a lot of like scare talk about that lately because it's the Cascade subduction zone, but it's not actually called that. That's just like a
Yeah.
new term that's come around.
I
But
think that's what it's talking about.
yeah,
But a lot of news outlets have started doing that with various things, like a celebrity or political person will say something, and then they'll write an article about like an analysis of what they said without explaining or talking about what they said. So you have to have already known the news to understand the news. Anyway, it had nothing to do with anything. It's just annoying.
Well, Martin, I am so sorry, man. I thought that since I was like arguing with myself, I would have just reverted back to like my stupidity. That's why I didn't go with them. So, but I held the whole fucking character the entire time.
No, I had decided that since you hadn't shown up, that whenever you played next, you were going to automatically change to a different personality.
Cool.
So,
We had
when
open house
When
for
you
the
started
kids.
talking like Gollum, I was like, well, that's the one you chose. Inadvertently, that's the one you chose.
I figured the stupidity would be the good role. We had open house today, and we got back. I ate some dinner. My dad showed up. And he was like working on the car outside, and I just lost track of time. I'm so sorry. Thanks, whoever text messaged me. I don't have your number saved, but thank you.
I had texted you.
Is that you, Martin?
All right, man.
Yes.
JJ.